Hey guys, welcome back to Form of Therapy. PD here, and today we are going to be reacting to NMIXX's Pyo Pyo Pyo, aka See That. The Korean title depends on the context of how it's used. Could be Pyo for star, like star, 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 or it could be Pyo short for, I don't know, something like 별로, like it's so-so. But we'll have to check out the actual music video and song to see what the Pyo is for. I'm excited for this because I loved the last NMIXX comeback. Their best one yet. Dash was incredible. That entire album was incredible. One of my favorite EPs of the year. So I'm excited for not just this music video, but also to do the listening party for this. That's going to be coming out in September. So stay tuned for that. Let's go ahead and check out the music video. Whoa. Ooh, what is this beat?
Yeah. The monster.
Ooh.
Can you feel that tension? Yeah.
Wow, this bass, this drum pattern. Let's go. Wow. Wow. Wow.
아침해가 뜨고 우린 숨었지 이제는 sunshine shine shine 모두 우릴 보고 혀를 차겠지 요즘에는 별별별 이런저런 별별별 하얗은 건 별별 Think a little little star 이런 별별별 우린 위로다 우린 위로다 I'm a 비비비비비로 여기부터
Oh, that is catchy. Ooh.
Next week get it on now 주어진 건 싫어 내 모박스를 지워 날 자연스레 둘래 청개구리 두 번째 Come follow me this is the day yeah. 좀 튀어도 Who cares 난 나이뿐 넌 멋져도 난 무릎을 털고 Go for the go 전부 비켜져요 순간 요즘에는 별별별 이런저런 별별별
Oh my god.
순간 별별 Think a little little star 그래 난 별별별 우린 위로다 우린 위로다 I'm a be the one 여기부터다
Wow.
Whenever I was going back deep deeper 조금씩 하여튼간 요즘에는 별별별 이런저런 별별별
Wow.
하여튼간 별별 Think a little little star 그래 난 별별별
Finally, a music video has captured how intimidating and scary Haewon's presence is on a live stage. Wow. Okay. Well, we're totally going to watch that again because that whole music video was just completely lost on me. I was way too enjoying the sound. It was a healthy dose of some very heavy old school hip hop, some boom bap. I love the drum pattern, it was like stomping, as well as mix of that beautiful NMIXX sound and probably one of the more smoother transitions and mixes that NMIXX has done. I think NMIXX tends to be a little bit more outlandish and showy about the transitions in their songs, but here they go for a much more subtler shift. Like I think it's in the second verse where you hear it. Like the music video consistently has this dark grungy look, but if you just listen to it without even looking at the video, little country like guitar strumming, maybe even a banjo. That whole part, especially even the way they sing it too, is a little bit more on the brighter side. Sounds a little bit more pop if you're not paying attention to the visual style of the music video, which I also liked. Like even though even though the song changes it up slightly in the instrumental, the video keeps at least the color grading and the lighting style consistent for the video. So the video doesn't have this up and down sort of feeling as well, which we've come to get to know NMIXX through. Like if you think about Dash, they have most of that video looking very grungy, very desaturated, got that very heavy, aggressive, dark color grading. And then you get to that very bright, beautiful guitar riff where they're wearing their wings, and the entire music video kind of changes, right? They don't have any of that here, but they still do that shift. I just think it's a lot more subtle. Very dope song. Catchy chorus. And it's a lot more smoother. I feel like their past few comebacks, Love Me Like This, Dash, those two in particular, those have been extremely catchy songs, but they were also very bright and very loud and very flamboyant in that way. They're very much showing off in very loud ways, but Pyeobyeo feels a lot more smoother, a lot more kind of playing underneath the surface. And I want to rewatch this music video and I want to re-listen to this song again. So let's check it out one more time. Okay, so we're going to start with reading this disclaimer. This video will wake up the black sheep within you. After watching, you may find yourself unable to keep things hidden and feel okay with being different from others. You may start acting according to your own desires and imagination. Do not hide your true self any longer, because we are all black sheep. Interesting. So it's a bit of an outsider concept. Don't mind, just do it. Woo.
Can you feel that tension?
Ooh, yes I can. Ooh.
No what 말겠지 손톱위에 더는 키워지요 나는 길어진 머리카락 풀듯이 본줄을 풀지.
Love that shot right there. That punch Kyujin does on the drum beat. So, okay, the concept of this is largely like if we boil it down to simple terms, it's about being different and being okay with being different. A black sheep, right? Evident even in some of these shots of Kyujin looking a little unhinged, the acting. She's fishing in a sewer. Ah, that's such a great shot. Their close-ups, especially the way they play with the different close-ups and wides in this music video, are probably my favorite things. The wide on Haewon later on in the music video has great impact. Oh, this set is so trippy. Oh. So yeah, another shift right here in the tone. Also very smooth. So what exactly happened? I just realized. she's fishing in the sewer. So in the back, they have this metallic arrow piercing an apple.
Who cares, not your stereotype. Ooh, sure, 네가 알던 말.
It's like, what the heck? It like changed form and matter. She pulled out a brick from the sewer and it warps into this, what is that? And it becomes an apple? Is that the apple? And then it becomes a screwdriver.
아침해가 뜨고 우린 숨었지. 이제는 sunshine, shine, shine. 모두 우릴 보고 혀를 차겠지.
There's a lot of quick cuts in this music video. Wow.
우린 숨었지. 이제는 sunshine.
But during Haewon's part, they hold on it. That was like 4 cuts trying to match the drum pattern and rhythm.
요즘에는 별별별 이런저런 별별별 하얗은 건 별별 Twinkle little little star 이런 별별별 우린 위로다 우린 위로다 I'm a 비비비비비로비로 여기 붙었다 NMIXX we get it on now
Ooh, okay. I was just vibing for sure. I'm still trying to figure out what they're trying to go for with this pyo thing. Because if you look at the English translation, it's definitely not 1-to-1, but I'm going to have to listen to this more to figure it out. God, okay, but the way they're drilling into the ground and the shaky camera work, oh, during Kyujin's part right there is insane. That's so cool. Part of being weird, also tossing her helmet into the basketball hoop. Okay, is that Seohyun on Seohyun coming out of the TV? But why? Whoa, what is? Oh. Whoa. They are definitely going for a throwback, especially, I would say, a mix of like a Korean girl group and an American girl group vibe with the way that it's shot. So not only those bright studio lights, but also this part right here especially. Wow. With the radial blur, you can see that like they've warped the edges so that it's focused like a radial blur on them. Really emphasizes that mesmerizing, hypnotic aspect of this part of the song. Interesting. So playing on the black sheep concept, it's like the free versions of them are wearing black and they're flying in the sky, whereas Seohyun here, who's sort of grounded and trapped on Earth, is wearing white. Interesting. Interesting. When they're dancing, they wear dark colors. That's black right there. Black right there. And when it's their solo or B-roll scenes, they're wearing white or lighter clothing. Interesting. Interesting.
조금씩 잠깐.
And the way they incorporate, it's not just that one scene with Haewon, but this scene with Haewon. She pulls out this star. There's a horror, even this, if you listen to this riser right here, it's like something you hear in a horror movie. And this, the way they vocally, it's a little haunting. It's a little creepy almost. And the way they visually play on that, like it's a horror movie. The eye turn, the slight camera pan, all kind of look a little scary, including the scene where Seolyun comes out of the TV and comes down on the same version of herself. The entire sequence, this is one of my favorite bits, I think, in any NMIXX video. The shaky handheld camera work up in Haewon's face. Listen, if you have seen a handful of NMIXX live stages, you'll notice that Haewon has, she's got a bit of a monster in her. She has an intensity, this grit when she performs that really comes through in their live stages. And I think this is the first music video where it really capitalized on that ability of hers. It was so cool. Is that a crashed boat from like their first music video? Still ends on an equally creepy note. I love it. I love that visually and conceptually they're doing something that's just different than I think what most girl groups would do. I love what they're going for in terms of the overall concept, saying how they're different. But what's that? That's the star slash, and then they crossed out stereotype on the side. So, when they say this opening line, all kinds of weirdos. Whoa, there's so many weirdos. So there's definitely a double wordplay right there. I do think, unless there is a slang that I'm totally missing out on, I do think that they're playing on when you say 별로 about a person, 쟤는 별로야, which would be, they're whatever, you know? I think it might be playing on that. Just it's a song playing on the contemporary stereotypical mainstream or the chatter of people and their prejudice. After all, NMIXX from the get-go in their debut has gotten a lot of attention and a lot of interest, critique, and flack for their style. Hey, I was one of those early, I don't quite know what the heck they're trying to do, but I have loved their style and their uniqueness for a while now. And I think that's exactly what they're going for. They're saying, I'm still a star, while calling everybody else sort of whatever for playing with the norm and playing into just this atypical kind of shit. And I think it's really fun how they go for a really cold music video. It's very desaturated, and their main color schemes are black, white, red, and blue. Super simple, but it's one of their, I think, more striking music videos because of it. As I said, whenever they're quote unquote caged up, or whenever they're the regular sheep, they're just wearing white. But whenever they're unlocked, whenever they're free, they're always wearing black. I think that makes for a very cool, intimidating performance, especially with this bass line, especially with this drum pattern. And then they swap between just a bright, or not even a bright, just a very vivid, stark red background or a blue background, and then they just swap between. They have various cool different sets, but the color scheme is largely the same all throughout. This is largely white, but they color grade it so that it has a slight bluish tone to it. This is just a black set that they dance on, slightly desaturated, very cold. Blue background right here, red, and yeah, just largely all cold neutral backgrounds. Yeah. Ooh, I love how tight the color scheme is for this music video. You don't see too many music videos with such a minimal color scheme like this. I think even with fashion and outfits nowadays, you're going to get a lot of different colors introduced. But this is an interesting mix of throwback R&B, like R&B girl groups, especially I feel like American R&B girl groups, as well as hip hop, as well as sort of a grunge. There's a total grunge factor to this that I really like, and a little of that K-pop goodness, that K-pop sparkly girl magic that we hear laced in throughout the music video. I don't know where it lands for me out of Dash. Dash was definitely my favorite after Love Me Like This. And mind you, Dash is, again, a way more straightforward hook of a song. This one, it's such a smooth operator. I have to listen to it over and over and over again to see how this has a lasting impact on me in terms of catchiness, in terms of hook. I think it is their coolest comeback they've ever done. I think it's, personally for me, my favorite music video. But the song's a solid 11 out of 10 for sure. But in comparison to my favorite title track, Dash, I don't know yet. Definitely Dash is the easy answer because it's way more pop driven. But Pyar 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 is still catchy, but it's so much cooler. I want to pass the question off to you guys. What do you guys think of Pyar 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 by NMIXX? What do you guys think of the concept for them? I think this is a great evolution in their sound and concept. I think they were already getting so badass. Dash felt like having still that fresh, hungry, youthful vibe that we get in, well, their energy since their debut, but especially with their other track that they promoted so heavily, Run for Roses, they were giving off such powerful, intimidating, cool vibes. There's nothing about Run for Roses that has that quirky, cute kitschiness. It was just solid badassery. And it feels like this is their first comeback that just plays on that. Whereas even Dash had those cute, bright, very I think cute is not just cute. What's the word? I'd say lovely moments, especially whenever they do their mix-up in the bridge. Rather than having a mix-up in the bridge, they interweave it throughout the song. And I think it's an interesting way to mature the group forward and their sound forward. I don't know if they're going to consistently keep doing this, but we'll see. Guys, let me know what you guys thought about the music video, the song. Let me know. Is there a differential between your love for the song and the music video? You know, how does it rank compared to previous title tracks? As I said, for me, this is definitely their best music video. Definitely one of their coolest and I think creative music videos. But the song, I'll have to keep listening to it. And I think the album listening party is definitely going to play a very big factor in figuring that out. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Subscribe if you want to see more reactions from us in the future. And have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye, guys.